So what did you learn over this period of mentorship with Clorets?
Okay, I've learned a lot of things, and one of the things I learned is for me to view my strengths and weaknesses differently. Before now, I feel I'm someone that that gets weary at tasks and the likes of others. But after my mentorship program, I was able to understand the fact that justice, you have progress in this aspect, and then you can build on it. So the mentorship program have actually made me seeing my strengths and weaknesses so differently. And in addition to that, I think it has actually helped me in my presentation skill, because one of the things I found myself doing is presenting to top directors of Cadbury, and it's just so intriguing and very, very great. Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. So tell me about your career aspirations, where you are now, and where do you see yourself in the next 3 years?
Okay, I'm actually a final year student of management at the University of Nigeria. Okay, my career aspiration is actually skewed to the areas of finance. I've since positioned myself on that pedestal to academic qualifications, skills, knowledge, and experiences over time. So I'm actually into finance, accounts, management as a whole. So my career aspiration is actually to be an investment banker, but firstly as a corporate financier first, and subsequently, I can say, okay, maybe 3 years from now, I think I should actually be an experienced person. I would no longer be a budding professional. I think an experienced professional
awesome.
By then, yeah.
Awesome. So, anything that happened during this period that going forward you think we can do better? You were the beneficiary of this program. So, in the next intake, when we do it, what would you suggest we do better? What other ideas, not even do better, what other ideas do you have for us?
Okay, yeah, so I would say that the mentorship program was just so seamless, bearing the fact that the weaknesses of COVID actually had a play, and we understood that most of the conversation, most of the interactions and engagements are basically through webcam, we have to stand behind cameras and the likes of others. I think subsequently it should be a physical interaction, and if there's any opportunity for people to get maybe say a month's internship, to work on real life projects, it would be so much appreciated. Yeah.
Absolutely, I agree. Will you recommend this program to anyone for the next intake? And why would you say I recommend the Clorets Mentorship?
Okay, so if I was going to recommend, I won't recommend to anyone, I will recommend to everyone, if I can. Yes, and this is because of the fact that I've learned a lot, and it's just so inspiring, and it's one program. I used to say that one thing about mentorship is Mark Zuckerberg, Richard Branson, and the likes of others had one thing in common. They all had mentors. And for you to thrive in your chosen part of career, then you need mentorship. So obviously I'm going to tell every folk, anyone on earth that, okay, if I can, basically, that, okay, Clorets Mentorship Program is just best for you, and it's going to put you on that pedestal, to thrive in your chosen career.
I'm going to ask you a question. We don't have to capture this one, but I want to hear you tell me, what do you see as the role of mentorship for Nigeria?
Oh, okay, for Nigeria, I want to get that.
Generally, for Nigeria, how do you see the role of mentorship? So mentorship programs.
Okay.
What do you see as its role broadly in Nigeria?
Okay, so
for youngsters.
For youngsters, exactly. So, okay, because mentorship basically puts you on a pedestal and shows you a direction. It gives you a sense of direction. And the fact is, most youngsters in Nigeria are willing, they are able, they are capable, but they basically do not have the strength, perhaps the insight or the foresight as to what is obtainable elsewhere in developed nation. So I think the mentorship program or mentorship basically would give a youngster, particularly in Nigeria, an insight and a sense of direction into what is obtainable elsewhere, global best standard and the likes of others. And that's exactly what mentors basically are embodied of. They already know what is obtainable elsewhere, and they're going to give you that sense of direction, to thrive anywhere. So I think one of the things that mentorship hinges on is about positioning you, showing you a direction, showing you the path, and trying to guide you in attaining those heights.
That's amazing. How would you pay it forward? You benefited, so what would you do different? Now that you've benefited, what are you going to do different for others?
Okay, so by virtue of being a mentee, I think basically I might not be an official ambassador of Clorets or Cadbury or whatever, but technically I think I'm an ambassador already because I'm actually a beneficiary, and Cadbury is my benefactor. So I feel what I'm going to do in a way to pay forward is to pitch the company in good light to others, and tell them the goodness of the company, and still act as a responsible person, perhaps because I have to be of good conduct, and because I'm actually how would I say, I'm actually I can be said to be attached to Cadbury, and Cadbury have been known for ethical and good standards. So I would still put myself on that pedestal to be a good person, and I think.
And will you mentor other people?
Yeah, obviously.
How do you see you yourself mentoring other people?
Yeah.
Are you already doing it, or are you going to do it?
Okay, I've been mentoring people basically. I'm actually in my school, University of Nigeria. I work. I call it work because most of the things I do is working, trying to work. I don't get paid. It's trying to work and help young scholars, particularly students that are willing to thrive, in the academic directorate of my department, helping them thrive, taking tutorials and all of that, and trying to tell them. In fact, I even help people build up their CV and cover letter, because I feel that that are actually the first step of getting into limelight. Yeah, career limelight. So I help people do all of those things, and I think it can still be regarded as trying to mentor, trying to help, and pay forward.
Amazing.